just want to get your response to another story that is somewhat unrelated, but it's vaguely on your beat. The Cerberus, the
Right.
huge hedge fund owned by a guy, Steve Feinberg, I guess it is, and
Right.
Steven
Right.
Feinberg, and they turn out to be the owners, of course, through their subsidiary Freedom Group. The owners, it's not a joke. The Freedom Group of basically have amassed all the major gun makers in this country, including Bushmaster, which was the brand of the automatic, semi-automatic rifle that was used in Newtown, Connecticut, for the horrible massacre there. And apparently on Tuesday, they announced that they were going to sell the Freedom Group. And the story at first came out that they were getting a lot of pressure from their institutional investors. California has its pension account with them. I guess New York has some pensions accounts with them. The California Teachers Pension Fund has $750 million invested with them. And they were all calling, basically saying, we don't want to be associated with this. And so supposedly they're reacting to this. But then it also turns out that Steven Feinberg.
Feinberg's dad lives in Newtown, right?
Yes, his father lives in Newtown. And apparently the elder Feinberg would not return phone calls, but Bloomberg had quoted him as saying the shooting was devastating, horrendous, truly horrendous. It seems to me that if a hedge fund can make this decision, that it's not going to destroy their business, that at the end of the day, this is, I'm convinced that had Steven Feinberg's dad lived in Maryland or something, or lived in Darien, Connecticut, that the chances of them selling this would be even that much lesser. That this is a classic case of these people seeing no cost to society with whatever they do. And it really just comes down to, like, I don't want it to be uncomfortable if I go home for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, exactly. And I completely agree with you about that. It's funny, I when I did a story about private equity firms and Bain Capital last year, I don't know how many people I talked to who said, yeah, Bain, they suck, but the company you really should be writing about is Cerberus. Like, you think the Bain guys are mean? The Cerberus people are there. Even on Wall Street, they're considered. Their name is sort of mentioned with and you hear the whinny in the back of the horse in the background, like in Young Frankenstein. It's the Feinberg was actually famous for saying that if anybody in his company allowed himself to be photographed, that they would kill him, and then the jail sentence would be worth it because they're that determined to stay out of the public eye. So in that sense, this story does make a little bit of sense because they probably just don't want to be in the news, and being associated with this massacre. But these private equity firms, these takeover companies, what they're known for is going into a factory town and basically leveling the entire the entire landscape, and not having any concern about it because they don't live there. That's always been the criticism of this kind of company, is that they do not act like owners of companies. They act like people who are there to extract value out of an asset. And so not caring is a big part of what they do. It's a big part of their ability to function as deal makers. And so it's just not believable that they would do something out of social concern. It's totally believable that Steven Feinberg would not want to go home for the holidays and have to hear from a bunch of neighbors about what a jerk he is. That makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, it's just sickening. But I mean, it's just sickening, and it's a classic case too. I mean, like you say, these guys function like slumlords who buy up these buildings, rent them out, don't provide any service for these buildings, let them just fall apart, keep renting them, to more and more desperate people, and then just walk away, have the building condemned or something like that, and get a tax write-off. That's more or less what they do with these companies. So the idea that he cares about what's going on in any community, obviously, you don't own all the gun shops in the country if you care about shootings until that day where it's like, this is going to make that one day a year I go back to visit my dad really uncomfortable. Sell it.
Right, right. Yeah, no, again, your entire financial model is based on your not caring. I mean, that's just their allegiance is entirely not to the public. It's to the people who invest in the takeovers of these companies and in the ownership of these gun shops, and they have to be absolutely ruthless about everything in order to satisfy their investors and their partners. The idea that they would suddenly grow a conscience and be queasy about gun deaths is a little ridiculous. It just doesn't make any sense. Like, were they worried about the other 15,000 gun deaths in the United States last year? I don't think so.
No,
so,
no, I don't think so.
Just,
all right.
Yeah.
Well, Matt Taibbi, always a pleasure to talk to you. Have a great New Year and holiday, and talk to you again in 2013.